We as human beings, and especially women, hold a lot of tension in the hips and pelvis. And if we can release that part of the body, a sense of release is felt throughout the whole body. So it's a good idea to do that, particularly when you feel stressed, when you feel like your whole body is tight and tense. So there is a yogic release called pelvic clock that can do that. And it's easier to do it lying down, although it can be done standing or sitting. So let's do that lying down. Rest on your backs with your legs bent, feet flat on the floor, knees pointing to the ceiling, and arms somewhere by your sides. For this particular movement, you'll be focusing a lot on your lower back, hips, and sacrum. This is a triangular bone at the base of the spine. Bring your attention to your lower back, and as you breathe out, press your lower back into the floor. Make that gap behind the lower back and the floor smaller. And as you breathe in, do the opposite, arch your lower back. And do that a few times. So breathing out, pressing lower back down, breathing in, arching lower back. And notice how the tailbone is moving, coming closer towards the floor and then arching away from the floor. Continue with this movement and imagine that you're lying on a clock face and you are drawing a straight line between 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Very good. Pause. Now we'll draw a line on the imaginary clock face from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock and then back to 9 o'clock. So it's side to side line. How can we do that? There are a number of ways. So you can tilt your pelvis from side to side like this, keeping your knees pointing to the ceiling. Or you can take weight of one hip or even one buttock, lift it slightly off the floor of the mat, put it down and do the same on the other side. So it's a small movement, as you can see, and I'm actually exaggerating a little bit more. So if it is smaller for you, that's fine. As long as you can feel it, something is moving, the hips, the pelvis moving side to side. So we have these two movements, up and down line and side to side line. They become a cross. Now let's draw a circle around that cross. So as if going through all the numbers on an imaginary clock face, from number 12 down to 1, 2, 3, all the way to 6, and then going back up the other way to number 12. And do that again. So do it slowly, describing a circle with your hips, with your pelvis against the mat. You go in one direction like this. Most importantly, make sure that you can breathe, because it's an unusual movement and the tendency is to hold breath when we do something unusual. You don't want that, because this will create even more tension in the body. So breathe as you do that. Go slow. Every now and again, change the directions. You can also notice, it's probably easy if you close your eyes, you take your attention within, and you notice which numbers can you go through. Are there any numbers on that imaginary clock face that are missing? Very good. So probably a minute or two would do. And for best results, practice regularly, at least once a week. If you find this useful, please comment, give me a like, ask a question, and more importantly, enjoy this practice. Thank you.